Hello and welcome to a new quick edit video with another beautiful mountainscape from my recent Switzerland trip. And as you can see, this time I want to create a panoramic image and also show you how you can create dramatic mountainscape images inside of Lightroom. So before I start editing, here are the before and after images. And as I just said, this is going to be a panoramic image. That means I have shot several vertical images, which I want to stitch together using Lightroom. And all I need to do for that is to select all my vertical images, hold down the Shift key and click on the last vertical image so I have everything selected. Then I'm going to right click on them and go to Photo Merge, Panorama. Lightroom will then give you a small preview of the panoramic image. And as you can see, there are some gaps in there, but that's not a problem because we can fill that by using the boundary warp slider. And this slider basically warps the image and this way fills those gaps. And normally you can just go with the spherical projection and then just hit merge. Of course, this process may take a while, but then you can edit your panoramic image inside of Lightroom. Now first, let me change the profile to Adobe Standard just to get a little bit more of a flat image. And what I want to do here is to get a lot of structure throughout all those mountains. And I also want to have a nicely balanced histogram. So let's first work on the exposure balancing. I can see right away I can increase the whites quite a lot. Now if you check the histogram, it will slightly slide to the right side. I just need to be careful there to not overexpose anything. And then I'm doing the same thing for the darker areas. I could start with the blacks, for example, decrease them a little bit, and maybe also decrease the shadows. And this way I will already get some nice contrast in there. Of course, I could also simply add some contrast as well. Oh, and of course the white balance, I want to leave it as shot. I was thinking about increasing the temperature a little bit, but I actually like the blue color tones there. Okay, but now comes the most important part for this mountainscape, in my opinion at least, because now I want to add some nice structure. And here I'm just using the clarity slider. And I'm adding quite a bit of clarity. And as you can see, this brings out some of the details in the glaciers below and the clouds and the sky and everything. Okay, I think the upper part could use some more clarity. So I have applied a gradiated filter which just affects the upper part of this image. And here I'm just adding some more clarity. Okay, then I'm not touching the vibrance or saturation, but I want to go to the HSL tab and slightly reduce the blue color saturation because right now it's just too oversaturated. Also, I'm not touching the split toning because I like the colors of the image. And then I'm sharpening the image, of course. Maybe not that much because I might want to print this image actually. Then last I want to add some slight vignetting to the image. Alright, and that's already it for editing this mountainscape image. I hope this was an interesting video and of course also helpful. Again, if you're working with mountainscapes, I would highly suggest playing with the clarity slider in Lightroom. And if you have any suggestions for other videos, then let me know in the comments, and thank you very much for watching this video.